Hey guys, so trying to get back in the swing of making videos after a bit of a hiatus with just a lot going on lately. And what I wanted to kind of update you guys on is my benzodiazepine withdrawal, my klonopin withdrawal, which has been ongoing. It's been kind of a long-term thing since, it's not something you can pop off of overnight. I did at one point try to go off of it overnight and just quit it, and that ended up with seizures that like wouldn't stop and almost cost me my life. So the plan is at this point then not to risk that and to go very slowly. And as people have warned me, it's a difficult process. We've gone off kratom on this channel, and I've discussed my situation with that, and that was, you have 3-4 days of kind of difficult period of time, and then a process of readapting. Whereas now with this klonopin, it's this long-term process of cutting doses, adapting, getting comfortable at that dose, I guess, which is difficult, and already dealing with pre-existing anxiety type stuff. So getting comfortable at a dose when you go down, and then waiting, and then going down again. And on my journey here, what I started at was 2 milligrams of klonopin. And that was like a daily thing. I had done it for, I think, about 20 years. I mean, it's been a long time I've been on klonopin, and just being kind of committed here in the last, I'm losing so much track of time with COVID and with all the craziness in the world lately. I don't know. It's been maybe 6-8 months I've been going down on this stuff. And at this point, the weird thing is with quitting the kratom, measuring it, I figured, well, I'm at 2 milligrams, so when I put it on my scale, it should say 2.0 or something, with a 2 in it, I would think. But it started at, the pill actually weighed like 0.172 or something, was my starting point. At this point, I'm at 0.065, I believe. So under half of where I started. So I believe that equates to somewhere under 1 milligram that I've dropped to. And every time I do a drop, it becomes very noticeable, and I've noticed that I get to a point where my body's having a hard time adjusting, and it's taking longer. The further I go down on my doses, the longer it takes for my body to kind of regulate as I get, kind of settle into the new dose that my body will be taking. And I guess that's probably part of withdrawal, and I've heard people say that they have, retroactive type withdrawal, where they, months after being off of it, they're still experiencing these withdrawal symptoms, which is just insane to think about. How a doctor will put you on this medication, never warn you that you're in for the long haul. You're going to be doing this. You're pretty much addicted for life, and it's going to be difficult to get off of. So I feel that's just so wrong. That just feels so wrong. Like, there's nothing right about that. We should be warned and know the dangers before we start this stuff, and that if you quit, you might have seizures, etc., or whatever else. Psychosis, I'm sure people could have, depression, suicide. That's a whole different story, and I won't get into that. But yeah, so I am going very low. I have found some things that have helped me. One huge thing I've noticed is that, I believe there's mental anxiety, whereas I'm going out and I might have social phobia, where I'm worried about how people will perceive me or whatever in public, or just being around too many people where I could get anxiety. That's one thing, and that's like the mental game. But I do feel at this point that more of my problem is physical. It's more of a physical thing, where it's not so much my mind. It's more, I don't know if it's nutritional deficiency in my body or just something wrong with my body from having, damage from fluoroquinolone, Levaquin, antibiotics in the past. But something in my body, it feels like it's more of a physical rather than a mental symptom I'm having. As I'm a Christian, so I do have full faith that God is in control. Everything is good. So it's not like I'm having this fear, because I understand that God is in control, and He's going to do things for good. Like, it's going to be good, and He's got a good plan for me. So it's not so much this mental thing, and even through prayer and asking and trusting, I feel my social phobia isn't so bad. I don't like making phone calls still. That's maybe just learned behavior or something. But as far as meeting people and stuff and talking to people, nowhere as bad as it used to be, and a lot more yeah, I even going down this klonopin. So, I feel it's more of a physical thing in my case. And maybe, I don't know how much of it is just actually withdrawal from the klonopin, which is scary. Like, maybe I wouldn't have anxiety at this point if not for ceasing klonopin, which my body has become accustomed to. A couple of things that have really helped me. One thing has been CBD that's helped me a lot with going off of klonopin. That's been amazing. I do have links down below to the CBD I use. If you guys would like to order some, I do get a little percentage of the profits, so it helps out my channel and helps me continue to make videos for you guys. And then the other thing I've been using, this stuff is wild. Like my friend Mitch, thank you so much. He told me about this stuff. It's Rescue Remedy. I don't know if you could see this here, light in the camera. Rescue Remedy. A lot of people have tried this, and told me about it in the past, and sing praises towards it. And it was my friend Mitch that actually brought it up again to me and told me about it, and said how much it helped him. So I tried it, and I read the ingredients on the bottle, and it's like a little bit of alcohol suspending like these flower essences or something. And I'm like, how in the world will that even work? Like, I don't understand. But boom, it knocks it out. Like, I'll throw some of that under my tongue, and the anxiety is, I can get it completely gone. And that's just, there's nothing else. No other substance I've been, alcohol maybe or something, but no other natural good substance for our body that I've been able to find that is so effective at anxiety. So that, both that and CBD have been so crucial in my going down. I think it's allowed me to continue to go down. And during those times when I'm having a hard time adjusting to the lower dose, these things are indispensable in my pocket, ready to go, so that I can use them anytime. And I have not had panic attacks, which, really scare me, because I used to have a lot of panic attacks. And thinking about going down klonopin, I was really worried about having panic attacks once again. But this stuff, if I take it during the feeling of where I'm starting to get a panic attack, it helps so dramatically that it's amazing. I don't understand how it works, and there's magic in that bottle. I don't know, but it's really good stuff. Prayer is always helpful for me as well. When I have anxiety, just putting it into God's hands, trusting that He's working all things out for good, and just knowing that His plan is a good plan, and that brings so much hope. It's crazy finding God. Depression. I used to suffer from really bad depression, and I haven't had that experience lately. I've had more of this indescribable joy, which God promises us. So it's been amazing. But basically, I guess where I'm at is those are a couple tools I use, and just kind of where I'm looking at and where I'm at as far as the process. So a little bit under a milligram, maybe like 3/4 of a milligram a day, which is quite a drop from 2 milligrams. So I feel I'm doing well. I'm not sure how long. I don't really have a taper schedule set up. I'm more of a fly and see how you feel type thing. And so I don't know exactly how long it's going to take me before I'm off the klonopin, but I'm just going slow and steady. And my goal is to get off. I would like to just be completely drug-free. I've been off klonopin, other substances that used to, be part of my past, and this is like that final one that I really just want to get off of and be free and clear of. And just the more I discover about it, the more I'm amazed by how much I think it inhibits my mind and slows down my thinking, and causes a wealth of other problems that I don't want to deal with anymore. And I just know that, as difficult as it will be, it's really beneficial to me overall to get off of this stuff. So that's my goal, and we're making progress. So that's it for the little update here. I will be making more videos. Once again, the hiatus is over, so glad to be back. Hope all of you are well. Hope everybody's doing okay. We're having some craziness right now with the elections and COVID, and a lot of chaos in the world, and I just, I know that everything's going to turn out okay, or the way it's supposed to be. So everything will be cool, however it turns out. And, fear, a lot of this stuff is just fear. I had those dreams back in, early March, I guess, showing me that this was just kind of a fear thing, a thing that was creating fear. God showed me that through some different dreams about the food shortages coming, and about the social unrest that was going to come that started this summer. So, nothing to be fearful of, and it's not going to slow down my klonopin withdrawal. because I have full trust. So that's the rundown, guys. I will be making some more updates on that, on things discussing about klonopin, discussing other things, God, different things in my life that I'd like to share, just things going on. I met somebody special I'd like to tell you guys about that I have, God has blessed me with, so I'll explain that in future videos as well. If you'd like to help this channel out, please, there's some links down below that you can donate. Becoming a Patreon really helps me out by helping give me some monthly income, and as well as, you know, just a straight donation if the Spirit leads you, Holy Spirit leads you to do a donation. I have a GoFundMe account below too, which helps me just to supply my needs. I've still been unable to work. I've been doing audiobooks to glorify God, but they are not paying out too well. I'm getting like 15 bucks a month, which is definitely a big help to me, but at the same time, I do have other needs beyond the $15 a month from that. So links are down below for that. Any questions, comments, guys? I'm going to start. I need to get reacclimated here, but I want to answer questions and comments. So if you have any, please throw them down below. I'll get back to them and respond back as I can, and I should be able to. So that's it for this time, guys. Until next time, God bless.